Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
No matter the language, no matter the area, no matter the part of the world, there are two words that bring the hairs on the neck of every hockey fan to attention. Game 7. Game 7 of the series. Hello out there, we're on the air. It's a Hockey Happy Hour, a special playoff edition, and even more special playoff edition. The Chilliwack Kernels coming right off the bat with a shot. And a rebound by Levenarger after Queening's attempt on goal. This is Wade Gordon from our Hamilton, Ontario studios. The game taking place in Chilliwack, British Columbia. Here's Levenarger again and goes wide. Retrieved by Andre Coughley. The Chilliwack Kernels have a chance to go to the championship final series. The air, big stop by Labrador. There's Ridgerow to recover. In the game, we're going to have a penalty to start things off. Coming up against the Teeth, Dupree shot. He had a goal in the previous game. And it's going to be interference to call to get things started. Well, hello out there on the air. It's a Hockey Happy Hour, CSPHLC hockey action for you. Game 7 of the playoff semifinals between the Chilliwack Kernels, going down 3-0, have clawed their way back against the Oshawa Teeth, the 4 seed, who have lost their last 3 games. And this is all for a chance. Big shot by Patrice O'Donoghue and Shencock. Rob Shencock with a massive save, his first real big save of the game. The Oshawa Teeth have lost the last 3, including a Game 6 in Ontario just yesterday. Bang! Shot hit the post! Ditto dunk! That's another chance on net for him. Venice back to Sublek, keeping it in the zone with 1.5 minutes to go. Shot! I think that was just Venice sharply keeping that one. And it's finally cleared out of the zone with about 1 minute to go in the penalty. Back again, David Bromang trying to feed it in. He had Sharpley, but could not complete the pass. Sharpley to Bromang. Bromang shot right at the pad of Rob Shencock, and here come the Teeth. And just hanging on to it was, well, Ray Butters could have put an effort on goal, but killed time mostly. The power play is over. We're back to even strength. Patrice O'Donoghue pulls it himself, shot right at Shencock. Tries to follow it for the rebound. And Shencock will hold on to it. 5 minutes gone so far in this game. Game 7. The Chicoutimi Fur Brigade have been waiting for the winner. And Friday evening will be game 1. Quick turnaround for the winner of this series. Chicoutimi Fur Brigade have been off for several days. They clinched up the series against the Red Deer back on Sunday. Best of 7 series awaits them. 4 wins away from hosting the championship trophy. Sharpley backhander to Clark. Clark tries to put it on net. Rebound by Sharpley. And Shencock comes up huge. Stays in the zone. That was Ivish. Loses it as he tries to feed it in. Here's Ondo. And again, the Teeth trying to keep it in the zone. They haven't really had much of a extended period of possession, but of course they did have to kill off a penalty in that first bit of the period. Here's Sharpley yet again. Queening, trying to put it on net. Yet again, trying to come in is Sharpley. He just sort of just barrels right into Rob Shencock in the attempt. Kevin Maryland, and looks like we're going to have, another, looks like we're having a holding call coming up against the Teeth, so second penalty of the game for the Oshawa Teeth. A team notorious for not committing a lot of penalties during the regular season. What we've seen is when they get careless and commit these penalties in this playoff series, they have been made to pay. So based on that alone, there's another opportunity for the Kernels. Leading, fed it back out to the point, tries the shot. His wrister is a little bit wide, and it's cleared down to kill off the first 30 seconds of this penalty. Shelcock's going to hang on to that one. 57 seconds to go. Mike Labernage for 4 goals this playoff series so far. 6 points in total. He has been absolutely crucial to the success of the Chilliwack Kernels, as he was in the regular season. He was 4th overall in scoring with 20 goals, and 6th overall in points with 40. So 20 goals, 20 assists for Mike Labernarger, and a large reason why the Chilliwack Kernels were the #1 team. And he tries to find Sharpley. One man finding Sharpley, and he just got a flash and ridge row to O'Donk. Tries to put it on net. Someone right behind him. That was Vadim Venice, who could have just maybe brought it back out. Just an on-target charge. Visceral back to O'Donk. O'Donk loses it, but regains. Takes it by himself, Shencock, and he ends up colliding right into Rob Shencock, who will hold it for a face-off. .8:26 to go in the first period of this game 7. The Shakatini Fur Brigade await the winner of the series. Dupree's shot is right at Shencock. He holds it for a moment, gets rid of it to Joutre, back behind the net to Linnock Chalalet. And here come the Teeth. Yet again, trying to slide it into Chalalet, but it's ripped away. And chases it back. Here's Hellerton Harto, that top line of Oshawa. On the ice, Simone Coughley into Joutre, scores! The first real chance for the Teeth, and they put it away. Kevin Joutre scores for Oshawa. His 3rd goal of the series. And he leads the Teeth in points for this playoffs. That's his 7th point. 3rd goal, 4 assists already. But most importantly, it's 1-0 in favor of Oshawa, and it's that first line yet again. Harto's first assist of the playoffs. Coughley's first as well. They've been putting it away more so than Joutre has. Offside the call, so a neutral zone face-off with 6:01 to go. Now we're gonna have a little bit of well, they're getting excited here. Look at that. That's gonna be I believe that is, who is that? 51 is Oven Plurley and Kevin Maryland having a little bit of extracurriculars. It's the playoffs. They can't forget. There's one game that matters, and it's this one. So if they gotta throw a couple punches at one another, then they're gonna do that. And normally they do the talking with their sticks. This time they did the talking with their fists. Normally they should do the talking with their mouths, but their mouths were full of fists. And that was after the play. They decided to drop the gloves, and let's see what that does for both teams. As 5 minutes in the box for both Plurley and Maryland.
Penalty for number 51, a 5-minute major for fighting.
So even strength after the with the 5-minute penalties. And about 5:10 to go in the first period. Oshawa, thanks to Kevin Jutre, have the lead, and Shincock almost had to clean up for his own defense on Doe. Almost lost it. Here's Blake Williams. Until recently puts a shot right on net. It's parried away by Jean-Yves Laverdure, who aside from the one opportunity on goal has really not been challenged too much. Big collision at center ice. And the Teeth have it yet again. This is on Doe, and he loses it trying to feed it in. Here's Labanarger. Big hit on. Ooh, that wasn't poor, but that looked like that was another Lamps to Black. There's Mark McElwrong. Back to center ice. Heller to Marto, waiting for his team to get back on side. Jutre crossing the blue line to Coughley. Important interception by Jim Ivish. And here's Dan Queening. Offside is going to be the call, so the face-off will be back in the neutral zone. 1:58 to go in the first period. Game 7. Chickapee Fur Brigade are awaiting, finding out if they have to go to British Columbia here for tomorrow night's game, or if they get to stay back home in Saguenay, Quebec, and await the Oshawa Teeth's arrival. But what a series this has been. 2 bits of momentum. And when it comes down to one game, the Teeth have it at the moment. Kevin Saw trying to put on net. Oh, Dog with the rebound. Just pokes at it, and Shencock doing the splits. Gets there. Face off. One by Chilliwack to Venice. Back to Bromang. Kevin Saw will take it out to the point. Here's Venice going to try to slide in. Oh, Dog shot! And it's blocked by Shencock. And takes a trip all the way back to the corner of the rink. Serge Aubert gets it clear. Going to be a penalty coming against Chilliwack. Was poked away from Aubert. And 10.8 seconds to go. Interference, the call. Oshawa will end the period on the power play. Against Kevin Saw. Two power play goals this series for the Oshawa Teeth. And out face off. It is cleared all the way down the ice. Blue loses it to Sharpley, trying to put it in. Oh, the shot didn't go off in time. Well, I held my breath,
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, full game analysis,
thinking that we had a tie game, but the siren went off. That is the end of the period. It's 1-0. Oshawa lead Chilliwack in this game 7. We'll be back in just a moment. Second period about to get started. Puck about to drop. The Oshawa Teeth on the power play to get things going thanks to Kevin Saw's interference penalty. About a minute 45 left to go by the time the puck is dropped and won. And that was Jim Ivish going all by himself and unable to trap the puck down. I think he kind of took a weird bounce. And here come the Teeth on the power play for the first time of this period with about a minute to go. Big hit taken. And Yvonne Kloof right there coming at the blue line to keep it in play. Maryland's shot is just wide. First real shot of the power play for the Teeth. And already we're about 30 seconds left to go. Here's Trey Williams. Shot is wide. The Chilliwack Kernels outshot the Oshawa Teeth 17-6 in that first period. The score is 1-0 Oshawa, so that shows where the intention is. And if you're Chilliwack, you can't feel too... Barf Guy with a shot. Floats it right into the goal of Rob Shencock. He'll sit on that one for a face-off. But if you're Chilliwack, you can't feel too bad about how you played that first period. I think everything but the puck going in is basically what happened there, and attempt at it, and that's Kevin Joutre taking a tumble, Coughley coming to retrieve it, up to Beaurevière, and Paul Beaurevière to Jim Horpin. He's got help from Hellerton Harto, big stop by Vadim Venice. Joutre puts it in and scores! What a slotted pass to Kevin Joutre, and he scores yet again. Hellerton Harto just slid that in. Horpin finds Harto, slides it right into a crossing Joutre, puts it past Labrador. The Teeth have a 2-0 lead. And this has been a game going against the flow of momentum for the Teeth. They've been outshot in that first period. They have come and made the most of their chances. And Chilliwack have to make a comeback. Venice with the shot. I think that was the stick of Shencock that just parries it away. Someone's lost the helmet. And Dan Queening gets it and puts it right at the difficult angle. So for that brief moment, they had a man advantage for Chilliwack Kernels. Here is Ray Butters trying to slide it in. But Labrador will put glove on top of it, too close to his crease. And it ends up being a face-off in the Chilliwack zone, the Oshawa Teeth against the run of play. And it's just another way to show how unexpected this series has been. The Teeth, not to say they're anything short of a good team, but they were the 4 seed. They got 3 wins in a row against Droindles with a shot, and it goes out of play. The Teeth were the underdog in this series, the 4 seed versus the Chilliwack Kernels, the 1 seed, the best record in the regular season, coming in on a 7-game winning streak. Oshawa manhandled them very easily in the very first game, coming back from 2-1 down to score 4 unanswered goals. Vesserol wins it, and Sublek takes a big hit. And Oshawa are just gritty, going for every puck here. Here's Poof to Chalalette. Up to Maryland, crosses the blue line. Sharp lead, intercepts it. Back out to neutral ice. Here's Vesserol trying to put it in there. Shot, and there was a lot of just commotion, and it ends up in. But the referee looks like they're going to review it. Did it get kicked in? Was there interference? Sharpleat says he got it. We'll have to find out. But Chilliwack coming back and just making it look easy in games 4 through 6. And now here in game 7 where everything's to play for. The Teeth are being dominated in every aspect except on the scoreboard. And that's going to be a hard done shot. Look at that, 22-8 in shots this game so far. And yet, 2 of those 8 shots are what separates the 2 teams at the moment. Well, the goal will not count. Interference with the goaltender in the process. Or maybe not interference, but I believe he kicked it in. It was just it was a disallowed goal. And here they come again. Droindles, and Shancock able to hold on to it. And another face-off. Chilliwack going to keep hammering at it. Rob Shancock has been outstanding. This entire playoff series, his goals against average .268 in this playoff And that's going to be another one-timer. Shencock coming in huge with the save. 304 was his regular season goals against average. It was good enough to rank him third in the league. Got both goaltenders, 268. Matching goals against average. So really both goaltenders have been fantastic. Venice with the shot. Score! Lifts it up. Goes top shelf. Shencock had no answer to that. It's a one-goal game. Vadim Venice with the goal, his first of the playoffs. He's had 5 assists to his name. Kevin Saw gets assist number 3 of the playoffs. Venice only had 2 regular season goals. So that's just a fortuitous opportunity. Just slid in, found it. It took you see it took a deflection. I thought he went high with it. It actually took a deflection off the pad, off of Rob Shencock's left pad, and bounced back and into the net. Doesn't matter. It's a goal either way. It's a big 1 on the scoreboard for Chilliwack, and they are coming right back down to try to tie this game up. Here's Woodrow, and no joke, he scores! In about 30 seconds of game time, we are tied up. Patrice O'Donk, his 3rd goal of the playoffs, is the most important one. It has tied things up for the Chilliwack Kernels. This crowd a bit muted, but they are on their feet. They are making noise. They are back in this one because their team is back in it. Patrice O'Donk, Kevin Saw, and Pat Ridgerow with the assist. Kevin Saw, 2 assists in the span of about 30 seconds. And here come the teeth again. Vadim Venice brings it back. O'Donk behind his own net for a second. Great forecheck by the teeth. And here comes David Bromang. The teeth are back on defense. Big hit right in time on Kevin Saw to prevent that pass. And there comes Jim Horpin back up the ice. Andre Coughley has it. Looking for Kevin Jutre. He's already got 2 goals today for the teeth. Going to complete a Game 7 hat trick would just be outstanding. Ultimately, and there's going to be a penalty on the ice. Yeah, the referee has signaled. And Chilliwack are going to get to go on the power play. An interference call. And it's Hellerton Harto heading to the penalty box. Yeah, just sort of throws his body right into everybody. Not too happy about it, I imagine. 9:12 to go in the second period. We're all tied at 2. In this Game 7 select. Catches it after it's cleared. Here's Dan Queening right back into the zone. Tries to find Labanard here, but it was intercepted. Still in the zone. Queening's backhand is right at Shencock, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off. 1:20 to go in the penalty power play for Chilliwack. Awaiting the Chicoutimi Fur-Brigade, the 2 seed overall, who dispatched of the Red Deer in 4 games, a 4-0 sweep. They've been rested. They might also be out of practice, or out of game condition, perhaps. We'll have to see. Tomorrow night will be that game. The penalty is continuing to be killed. 26 seconds to go. And Bruno Gilligan on the forecheck trying to feed it in. Takes a block off of Labrador, and here's Pete Besseril. Got numbers to Queening. Loses it to Horpin. Horpin back up to Gilligan. Bruno Gilligan has been essential in this penalty kill so far. Takes a hit for his troubles, and here's Queening. Poked away. And line change. Much needed. The penalty has been killed. And here's Kevin Mirlin after Beau Riviere feeds it to him. To Oruf. Oruf's shot is blocked. And so is Oruf's body. Just a collision in front of that. Here's Labanarja to Cluck, and Cluck gets stoned by Shencock. Queening, attempting to it. Lennox Chalalet retrieves it after another one of his teammates loses a stick. Here's Kevin Mirland. Able to get it away. Oruf puts it right on net. Labrador has to stop it. And continues to give way, keep the play going. Labernarger, and I think that took a deflection off the stick of Shencock. Labernarger trying to gain, and the puck just gets blocked before it even makes its way to the net. Kevin Maryland in a jumble of bodies comes away with it. He's all by himself. He's got help. He's got support now from Andre Coughley, who takes a fall of the ice. 2-on-2. Maryland back to Coughley. Coughley loses it, and Langlois is there to clean up. Here's to Oben Plurley. Plurley trying to get it in. Coughley with an interception again. 2:32 to go in the second period. We're all tied at 2 goals apiece. Chilliwack coming back from 2-0 down. Oh, Donk's shot is right at the chest of Shancock, and he will let it be brought back out by Mark McElwrong. McElwrong looking to find somebody. Hillerton Hardo at the point to Ondo. Ondo's shot is wide, and missing it is Kevin Dutre. Bringing it back up is David Bromang for Chilliwack. Bromang to O'Donk. O'Donk's shot is wide, and Ondo end stuff here. Minute to go in the second period. Kevin Dutre loses it on his way into the net, and Bromang gets it back in neutral ice. Will dump it in. Chasing it is Kevin Saw. Hillerton Hardo giving him a hard time. And Ondo will move it back up. Seconds to go. Ondo trying to cross in to Van Header. Shot right at Labrador. And it'll get face-off with a half second to go. What a third period we have in store after this break. That's gonna be it. The Chilliwack Kernels answer back with 2 massive goals. They've easily been the more offensive team than the Oshawa Teeth. The score says it is all square. 20 minutes of regulation to break this tie. Game 7, it doesn't get any more important than this, well, unless it was the championship final. But you stick with us. Third period, game 7 is coming back at you. Third period, game 7, Chilliwack, Oshawa, 1 versus 4 seed. Second period shots 13-6 in favor of the Kernels. That totals 30-12 in the game in total, but the score can't get anything between them. Oshawa had the first bit of offense, but stopped immediately by the Kernels. There's Venice. The Labernarger has time, tries to slide it in at the near post, but Shencock is there. Both goaltenders have been fantastic in this game, and they scored! He scores! Chilliwack take the lead through Ronnie Dupree, and the top line of the Kernels are firing today. Dupree with his third goal of the playoffs. Joins his line mates Labernarger at 4 and Dan Queening with 2. Nadine Venice and Labernarger get those assists.
Assisted by number 97 and by number 6.
The Chilliwack Kernels have the lead for the first time in this game. And Paul Cluck tries to slide it in, loses his helmet in the process. Big collision in front of Shancock's goal. And Blake Williams will lose it to Venice. And the Kernels are back on the attack. Bob Ora trying to bring it back for Oshawa. Tries to find Blake Williams. He loses it. Still in the zone. Bringing it around is Lam Sablek. Here comes Pat Ridgerow. There's a hat on the ice that's causing a bit of concern for some players. Someone already had collided with it. Venice gets it back to Jim Ivich. Here's Jeff Sharpley to O'Donk. O'Donk trying to find Sharpley. Cannot find the outlet pass to Bromang. Bromang only gets it behind the goal. Sharpley tried to get robbed right off the own stick by Blake Williams, and Oshawa end up with it. 14:30 to go. Bruno Gilligan behind his own net to Rob Wood. And nothing doing with that possession. Here comes Bromang yet again, trying to find. Gets it picked off the stick by Paul Beaureviere. One up against the boards and coming gliding in with some help was, I believe that was Andre Copley. Now Claude Lanthington in alone, puts it high and over the net. Guy retrieves it for the Kernels. All by himself, letting a line change happen. Here's Kevin Saw in, alone! Tries to put it big, save by Shencock. Oven Flurley is there to recover it. Holds up against the check. Randy Ogquist at the point. Barf guy slides into Kevin Saw right at Shencock. He'll hold and cover. 11:15 to go. The Chilliwack Kernels have the early lead in this third period. 3-2. Say early lead. We're still in the we're in the third period because we've seen so much happen in the late stages of this game. The next goal will matter so much if there is to be one. Fullerton Hardhouse skates it out back into the Chilliwack zone. Harassed by Francois Droindels. Fullerton Hardhouse, Jude tries for his third. They can use that hat trick now, and Langway ends up coming back out with it. He's got help from Randy Ogquist if he can get it to him, but Yvonne Plouffe is too much for Langway. Back up to Fullerton Hardhouse. Kevin Dutre. Dutre loses it behind the net. Mike Labernarger retrieves it. He's got help from Queening, but there is just a pile of bodies. 3 of them are in green. It's not good for the Kernels. But back up the ice. Here comes Chilliwack. Queening trying to slide it in, but takes a hit for his efforts. Fullerton Parto holds onto it. Finds Kevin Dutre, and here come the teeth yet again to Bob Orif. Orif's shot is stifled. Over across ice to McElrong, trying to find Kevin Maryland. He takes a massive hit. He's got clothesline. Someone just got lifted up into the air and dropped onto the ice. It was just chaotic at this point. Eve Vesterl, you can see how much this game matters to these two teams. Game 7 doesn't get any bigger than this. These are the games you dream or perhaps have nightmares about. Kevin Maryland trying to find it in. And Venice is able to dispossess. Here's Paul Cluck, loses it in the neutral zone. Maryland trying to dump it back in to 3, just short of getting it over the blue line, but it's recovered. There's Lem Sablek, he's got help. Sablek has it. Oh, big save across the crease by Rob Shencock to stop Paul Cluck. Shencock again coming in big for Sablek. Sablek backhander, and Shencock just blocks it and puts it away. Here's Linnock Chalalet, cross ice to Bob Orif. And up come the teeth. 5 minutes to go. This is Mark McElrong to Bruno Gilligan. Blake Williams' shot is, well, I don't think it even made its way to Labrador. The stick loose. I think it belongs to Badine Venice. Shot off the pass far behind the net. It's still in the zone. Linnock Chalalet gives it up to Patrice O'Dunk, who is all alone heading down the ice. and is stopped. Mark McElwrong gets it to Blake Williams. Here come the Teeth yet again. 3:30 to go left in this game in regulation, unless Oshawa can find a tying goal. Vadim Venice back up the ice to Bromang. Bromang does saw to Venice. Venice cannot do it. He ends up going right into the goal himself. O'Donnell, and his shot is picked off the line by, I believe that was Chilliwack. Here's Rockwood. Rockwood trying to get a shot off, cannot do it. Venice is there again. Quest up to Kevin Saw. Dumps it around. And Ray Butters retrieves it. Minute and a half to go. Jim Horpin up ice to Jutre. He gets past his defender with some support. It looks like we're going to maybe see Shancock head to the bench. Not yet. Jutre is there to Horpin. Shot! And it, oh goodness, it trickled in front of the goal and could not be tapped in. Here come the Kernels yet again. 50 seconds to go. Dispossessed open play to Ogquest. Ogquest cannot get a shot off. Here's Coughley being harried by Langlois, just killing every precious second. Baudrivière up to Jutre, 36 seconds to go. Jutre finds it to Coughley. Shancock is headed to the bench. Extra attacker is on. Coughley's shot goes off of Labrador and is retrieved. And Labrador takes it back out the zone. 25 seconds to go. Can Labrador put it on net? He does! He scores! Mike Labrador with perhaps the most important goal of this game, as it essentially puts away the Teeth. And Chilliwack will be hosting Game 1 tomorrow night, as the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade will be getting ready to travel. What a finish to this game. The Oshawa Teeth put everything they could into it. 23.5 seconds to go. A 2-goal lead. Chilliwack. 4 unanswered goals. Aubert's going to head right back down and put it right at the pads of Jean-Yves Labrador. Here's Claude Lanthington. Big deflection off the left pad of Labrador. 10 seconds remain. And that will do it. Listen to this crowd. I'm just going to let this one play it out for you. The jubilation of a Game 7-1. Coming back from 3-0 down. Can you believe it? It's amazing that the Chilliwack Kernels were down 3-0 in the first place. And the handshake and agreements to have fights after the game, of course. But Vadim Venice, the champion, will... well, he saw the trophy. They said, oh, hey, we've got something a little bit better. What do you think? This might be a good trophy to use for the championship game. Vadim Venice says, no, I think you can do better. So, again, the trophy is turned down by the winning side. Chilliwack will host the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade tomorrow night. They win the series. They come in winning 4 games in a row. But so has the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. Game 1 in tomorrow's time. I'm Wade Gordon. Let's do the hockey again tomorrow for the championship. We'll see you next time.